Flirting has always been a touchy subject for men. You're either good at it or you're not. There's really no in-between. The issue with flirting is it is not something that you can really get better at. Talking to women is no easy task, and many of men would agree with me. Apps like Tinder do us no good as they are primarily based off looks, and not many women are swiping right on a dog with a durag, which is, surprising. Because of the difficulty of flirting, many people have emerged from the woodwork to help those that are not proficient in the word of the women. One of those accounts is theflirtmethod.com. Theflirtmethod.com is one of those online dating courses that men going through their midlife crisis purchase. They call their online course the F formula for what I would assume was a substitute for the female formula, but that just sounds like a drink for babies. They might have one of the jankiest website formats I've ever seen in my entire life, and there's just so much to their website. First, I'll start with the public reviews to see if this is even worth the video. Let's start with Charles, age 39, whose image is almost certainly taken straight off of a stock image website. Charles says, 3 benefits of buying this program are, I'm no longer intimidating with talking to set women. I'm actually having fun just talking to people. I started talking to everyone regardless of sex, like y'all told me, and it opened up doors that I didn't even know existed. The last one being my confidence has increased tenfold. That's 5 things, Charles. So you might be getting more women than you do normally, but you certainly aren't getting an A in math. The grammar in these reviews are just so bad. Like, I'm no longer intimidating with talking to women is just so wrong for many reasons. From a humanitarian standpoint, it's weird that you would call yourself intimidating when talking to women. I feel like for most men that are not confident when talking to women, it's more that they feel insecure or are intimidated by the women, opposed to intimidating the women. Although with that smile, I'm sure intimidating women was what you were doing. From a grammar standpoint, it's either intimidated or when in replace of intimidating or with, respectively. Now we know that Charles isn't good at English or math. Another review that I think showcases how fake these reviews are is one by Graham, age 35. Graham starts his review as a story, talking about how he was once but a humble man, quarantining with his wife, wondering if he can make it to the end of next year without losing his mind. Scrolling through YouTube, as most of us did in 2020, he found the F formula. He paid this $47 and he said the results have been incredible. He says the formula breaks it up into phases, which he likes because if his wife doesn't like his advances, he'll start at phase 1. He then proceeds to say that his dick is small. Wait, that's not what he says. He says his dick is small, but actually says, I finally have the power to give the connection winky emoji she's been wanting for so long. He then proceeds to say that the woman in the F formula essentially bullied him into having better sex with his wife. He then goes on to say that he would keep on praising the product, but his wife wants to spend some quality time with him, wink wink nudge nudge, on a walk. But later on in the review, he drops some of the most damning knowledge, that this all happened under the span of 48 hours. Okay, I now have to check this out. Looking through this website that looks like it was created in the same era of web design of theslap.com, the website opens with a warning that says this presentation can be taken down at any time, which is a complete myth, and to be honest, I don't understand why that's there. The website says you will learn 3 key things in the art of seducing women. 1, you will learn a simple step to make it feel like you are reading a girl's mind. 2, you will learn the 3 stages of flirting, and if you miss one, you are doomed to the friend zone. I like how they use the word doomed, like it was some kind of hell on earth, but I guess some guys would argue that the friend zone is the real version of hell on earth. Lastly, the 3rd step says that you were able to arouse any woman on demand, which is just a weird thing to say. Like when I think of on demand, I think of like my own discretion, and it would be kind of weird if every time I snapped, like a woman was aroused. Like what if I was at slam poetry and this guy just had a slam dunk poem, and so as you do in slam poetry, you snap instead of clap. Would every woman there just become aroused because I took this course? It almost feels like that's a burden. Diving deeper in the F Formula website, they liken women's experience with good flirting to a roller coaster. They say when the drop comes in good flirting, girls feel it in their stomach. But not that the only thing they feel in their stomach. Okay, carrying on, I guess. Supposedly girls like the emotional roller coaster that guys give them. And their website says that the roller coaster in their minds is 90% of the game after you meet them. Scrolling through the website, they continue to use the roller coaster analogy, saying that the fear of dying in a controlled environment is like good flirting, which is just like, again, a weird thing to say. They then start talking about how girls have ape brains, which is just like a weird turnoff. Like, I wouldn't want to get with a girl who has an ape brain, unless she gives some ape brain. Heyo. Sorry, I'm sorry. Actually, I wasn't the only one to think of a sex joke, as they end the segment with, and every girl secretly longs to ride that roller coaster, and then a winky face at the end of the sentence. Good on you, F Formula. Good on you. But that's going to be all for today from me. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing, and also smashing that like button, and also smashing that subscribe button. Why don't you do all those things? Huh? But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful day, and please take women on amazing emotional roller coasters opposed to real roller coasters. Because on real roller coasters, there is no time to use the F Formula's method, as again, it is in 3 segments where you can make women read the woman's mind. You can make them aroused on demand. But you can't do that on a real roller coaster, because, you know, I think, like, the fear of almost dying might, like, you know, take precedent. But yeah, have a wonderful day, and I'll stop my rambling there. Like, bye, love you guys. Bye. See you in 2 days.